Hello students, in this video lecture we will study about the migration in fishes. Seasonal migration can be seen in many animals like Pisces, amphibian, reptiles, mammals and in some insects also. The purpose of migration can be for food, breeding and being safe from adverse climatic conditions. The word migration is derived from Latin word migrana, which means going from one place to another. Now let us define migration. Migration can be defined as movement of very large number of animals in a group for a purpose of shelter, food and spawning or breeding. Further, we will study about the different types of migration in fishes. These are the 4 different types of migration in fishes. First one is potamodromous migration or limnodromous migration. This type of migration is limited to freshwater only. Purpose is breeding and food. Examples are carps and some trouts. Second one is oceanodromous migration. This type of migration is limited to seawater only. Purpose is for food and breeding. Examples are herrings and mackerels. Now third one is a amphidromous migration. Complete free movement between freshwater and marine water is known as amphidromous migration. Here the purpose is not breeding, so it is a routine type of migration. Examples are megalopa and chanos. Fourth one is diadromous migration. Diadromous migration is divided into 2 types of migration. First one is catadromous migration and second one is anadromous migration. Now let us switch to catadromous migration. What is catadromous migration? The migration from freshwater to seawater is known as catadromous migration. The purpose of this migration is breeding. The examples are some eels. The 2 common species of eels, which are Anguilla rostrata of European freshwater river and second Anguilla vulgaris of America. Now let us talk about the changes in eel before migration. With the onset of autumn, eel becomes ready for a migration. Color changes from yellow to metallic silver. Feeding stops with shrinking of their digestive tract. Eyes become larger. Snout becomes sharper with thinner lips and gonads are fully mature. Now silvery eels enter into the sea and migrates about 4,500 kilometers westward from Europe or eastward from America, reaching their breeding place, which is in the Sargasso Sea of Bermuda. Adults immediately die after spawning in deep water. After hatching, eggs turns into little transparent leaf-like flattened pelagic larva, which is known as Leptocephalia larva of eel. This larva is less than 6 mm in length. They have sharper needle-like teeth for feeding. During the long return journey towards the home of their parents, they grow in alivars or glass eel, which are about 8 cm long and cylindrical in shape. On reaching land, males remain behind in brackish water near the coast. Female ascend to freshwater stream and rivers. Alivores feed and grow to become yellow eel in some years. How alivores without parents are able to find their way across the sea towards the home of their parents remains an unsolved mystery. Until the real identity was discovered, Leptocephali larvae were called glass fishes and placed into genus Leptocephalus. The biggest larva of some unknown species was about 184 centimeters long and captured in 1930 by Dana expedition west of the Cape of the Good Hope in Africa. Let me show you some pictures regarding to migration process or life cycle of eel. Here, this is a leptocardi. This is a Leptocephalia larva of eel, which is transparent, leaf-like structure and 6 millimeters in length. It turns into alivores larva by the help of metamorphosis, and this alivores larva again converts into adult eel, which is yellow in color, and the fourth stage is metallic silvery eel, which is ready to migrate. This is the life cycle of eel. Now switch to anadromous migration. Anadromous migration is the second subtype of diadromous migration. Definition: the migration from seawater to freshwater is known as anadromous migration. Here the purpose is breeding. Here we can see some photos of some different fishes which perform anadromous migration. First one is salmon, second is striped bass, shad, hilsa, sturgeons, elosa and some trouts. Now we are going to study about changes in salmon during migration. Single species of Atlantic salmon, also known as salmon salar, and 5 species of Pacific salmon. In winter, both sexes leaves their feeding ground at the sea to ascend freshwater mountain stream, reaching the identical spot where they originally grew some years before. They stop feeding. Their color changes to dull reddish brown from silver. They excavate shallow saucer pits in bottom gravel. After spawning, adult dies. However, some of the Atlantic species survive and returns to sea and spawn for second and third time in life. After hatching larvae, fish feed and grow for sometimes in stream before going out to sea. Young salmon grow faster in the ocean due to abundant food there. Experimental evidence shows that strong olfactory senses of salmon determines its homing into the original birthplace for different streams which have different orders. So let's find up this topic.